Hey, what's up, y'all? This is the Mother's House Podcast, and I am Deshaun.
What's going on, y'all? This is Corey. Peace to the family. What up, cuz?
Good, chilling. What's up with you?
Chilling, man. Chilling. So these social media websites are pissing people off even more.
Right, yo. I don't know what Snapchat was thinking, but apparently they're totally tone deaf. That's what they're saying on the on Instagram. But they had a picture of Rihanna and a picture of Chris Brown, and the options were slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown.
Like, what?
Like,
where's the insensitivity to women getting abused? Where's the sensitivity for the Me Too movement? Where's the sensitivity for any of this? You know what I'm saying? If I even was Chris Brown, I'd be like, nah, I need to sue the fuck out of y'all. That's really taking wrong. Like,
domestic violence in general. And my thing is, how many people didn't make it past, and it was just like, okay, like what are they doing over there in Snapchat? How many people just approve this?
Hey man, some people when they say these ain't people, these are computer systems and stupid nerds behind the computers doing algorithms and just coming up with ideas to create filters. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, and gotta keep in mind, when it comes to anything that violently happened to a black person, even whether they're a celebrity or a regular person on the street, if it's a black woman who's dealing with abuse from her spouse, they find humor in it. You know what I'm saying? They find humor in our own pain. And that's what this kind of signifies them doing that, playing on that. You know what I'm saying? I think this is really wrong and tacky. Like, why would you put that together? Why?
I think it's a publicity stunt.
It is. I don't use Snapchat, never use Snapchat, don't even know how it works. You know, but all I know is use filters, right?
Yeah, you sound real old.
So this is supposed to be a filter?
You said what?
This little thing, that Rihanna plus Chris Brown, is supposed to be like
it looked like it's some type of option or something. But But yeah, if I was either of them, I would sue. I would definitely sue. Like, I would sue hard. I would sue, sue.
I would definitely sue them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really wrong, man. I mean,
and if I was either of them, I would delete my my Snapchat account too.
Yeah. I definitely. Instead of having a history of doing, all these social media sites have a history of doing some stupid shit. Even with Facebook and this racist way of how it is. Like, for instance, Twitter kicked us off of our Twitter account, right? Over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, these social media apps constantly abuses its power on people and then do a lot of racist and sexist or whatever you want to call it, ism attacks, and we still go to these damn websites. We still... Okay. I'm sorry. But these on racist apps, man, they sickening, man. I mean, we constantly use these apps to try to connect with our friends or families or try to build our own brands off of them, but they building a brand around you. You know what I'm saying? They building a brand off of your pain and suffering, the tragedy that Rihanna had to go through and Chris Brown went through, both of them went through due to, you know, his stupidity. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, you can't make fun of people's trauma. You can't make fun of somebody being abused. That's not right at all.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all be like, Corey, you being insensitive. Like, nah, fuck that. Like, that's stupid.
Right. And you said a lot. You said a lot. You said these apps making money off of you branding yourself. Say it again.
These apps making money, making you run into these brands. These apps are making you a brand. They treating your lifestyle, your life, a brand for them to make money off of you and your life and your trauma.
That was deep.
That's what the fuck they use for. That's exactly what these apps are for. That's how these apps create social engineering. That's how we become so desensitized to real issues. Because these apps and these applications and these social media webs are creating and social engineering, groupthink, social engineering numb people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to be numb to what this is supposed to be funny and fun to do. To talk about slapping a woman and punching a man. Like, and then they two black people.
It's almost it's almost like they're testing something.
They are. They definitely are testing something.
Like they're like, we're gonna throw this out here real quick, and we're gonna see if people bite, if people get mad. We're gonna see what people's reaction is. I feel like that's almost what they was doing.
That's exactly what they did it for. Look, if y'all watching Black Mirror, they kind of play on this with the one with Daniel Kaluuya is in it, where this young lady, she's like they go through this app world where, you know, she's very insecure, but they kind of use her as a sex bot or something like that, so she can live out her fantasy and everybody can like it. You know what I'm saying? So they social engineering. If you watch Black Mirror, watch the one with Daniel Kaluuya. This is exactly what they trying to do with this whole Rihanna and Chris Brown thing. Check that out. It's really deep, and this is what they're showing in that is what they're playing right here in front of what we're talking about right now. They social engineering and trying to desensitize the people so they can make profit off the people, pain, suffering, happiness, whatever the fuck you trying to do on social media or trying to push on social media. That's why I ain't with the whole hashtag shit. I said that about 4 different episodes that y'all listen to these back to back. You'll notice I said it constantly. Because that's what they're doing. They're social engineering our minds and our emotions to the point where they can make profit off of it.
And I don't even think it's just about profit. Like, I don't think it's just about profit. I think it's more than profit. I think it's more so about control.
It is. Yeah. Break that down a little bit more, cuz.
Well, I think it's more so about controlling what you do in your everyday life so they can make sure to keep order in a broader scale, to make sure you're not thinking about doing certain things. Because at this point, they kind of can control your thoughts. If you really ain't up on some shit, they can really put things in certain commercials, put things in certain advertisements, put things on certain social media platforms, and kind of can shape the way you think. That's why they can predict how you do certain stuff. They can predict when you do certain stuff. That's what marketing and researching is all about, really. It's about predicting how you gonna buy, predicting what you gonna do with your time. So it's definitely
that's why sometimes you can just be not even on your phone, not even looking at anything, but they can see all the stuff that you kind of be searching on, and then they pop up with a black, not even a black owned website, something that's geared to black people. Like they show some pictures of dashikis, and boom, they right there in your face, and you're like, I'm not even looking for that. That's why this is randomly in my damn Twitter feed.
Right, and it's even worse than that. It's like they can predict what you're gonna do tomorrow.
Exactly.
Like they'll put a store in a certain area because they have done so many studies that says this store is gonna be in this area. Or if you want to take it to some conspiracy theory stuff, they'll put a certain drug in a certain area because they already know how these people react to a certain drug, and they know that this reaction is going to cause something else to happen. Like, I know it sounds like I'm just saying a bunch of stuff, but it's true.
It's true. If we really pay attention what the fuck going on, man, we'll see it. It's like right there in your face, man. They ain't hiding from it. You know, like for instance, like the whole coolest monkey in the jungle thing, right?
Yeah.
That was a marketing ploy. They were trying to see how far they can get, how much outrage they can get. Okay, they still a little outraged. Can't really pull the plug on what we're really trying to do with this yet. But eventually we will. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing with this. Slap Rihanna and punch Chris Brown.
Right, and it's just some deep shit. Like, I've even heard that the reason we have like sports and football and stuff like that, it makes people pay attention. It takes their attention away from like wars and certain shit. Because you know, all entertainment is some type of distraction, but sports and football in particular, they're purposely taking your attention from something else in particular. And I think that something else may be like something to do with military, like, so it's really some deep psychological shit. Like, they're really figuring out how we think and then working on that. Even back in like Roman times when they had like people fighting in the Colosseums and stuff, they were doing that to distract people from a certain situation. So they're definitely like, this is some real shit. So when y'all get done with us, make sure y'all research this stuff. Like, I'm sure it's a YouTube video that can like really, really, really explain this.
Like, they really break it down. Now, don't go to Alex Jones and listen to his conspiracy theory shit. But I think, like, you know, check out the Black Magic 363. Sometimes they touch on these things. Check out Thought Crime. Check out Ben Cornell's. You know, check out people who are going to talk about these things is going to talk about it in a more breakdown way instead of just coming up with opinions of what they think it is. But if you pay attention to what's going on with this ad, like, this ad is like I said, watch Black Mirror, watch Daniel Kaluuya joint. The one with Daniel Kaluuya in it. I don't know the exact which episode that is. I think it was like season 3 or season 2 that it came out on. But definitely check that out, because this is exactly what that is, man. It's about social engineering your thoughts, social engineering your emotions, social engineering through algorithm and through math, and not through, you know, your soul. You know, it's so sick. It's a sick thing that they did with that. And yes, this is just it's just Rihanna and Chris Brown, and yeah, that happened so long ago. Nobody really care about that. We can go there with it, but at the same time, you going there with it, it's showing you how caught up you are in this damn social media bullshit.
Right. Ooh, I'm like looking for this video that I watched. Like, all those people you name are cool, but it's this fucking video that I watched that broke that shit down to a T.
Who was it?
I'm looking for it right now. Like, it broke it down, man. Oh my gosh. And he was talking about how he don't watch TV because TV is nothing but programming, and he like broke it all the way down. Oh my god, I gotta find this video.
Yeah, man. I mean, you gotta be careful what you ingesting into your mind. You gotta be careful what you listen to. You gotta be careful what you're eating. You gotta be careful what you're reading. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just be careful with a lot of shit, because it can and skew your mind to think a certain way or get with the program. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. You know, the whole problem of groupthink, the thing that Erykah Badu always speak about, or a lot of people speak up against, like the dangers of groupthink. You know, is what led to the Holocaust. The danger of groupthink is what led to enslavement of melanated people across the globe. You know, the danger of groupthink is what caused the minority people in the world have control over the majority. See, we gotta wake up and get hip to this shit. Get hip to this marketing ploys that they keep pushing out here, and this was how they do it. They'll throw this out here, come back, apologize for it, sit back on it, and do it like in little spurts, little things. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you have, like, I was just on my little apps, and they got this thing called African emojis, and these African emojis look racist as shit. And they selling it, you know what I'm saying? They got like 10 stars and all this. I'm like, why would anybody use this racist ass damn apps? That's what the fuck they do, man. They put this big old thing out here, and you can look at it and be like, man, this is some bullshit. What the fuck they doing? And you realize, hey, man, this is straight bullshit. This is straight some bull jive what they pulling out here. And then they'll take it back, apologize for it. But they ain't done with that whole campaign. That's just a campaign to just test the waters, how far they can go with it. And they start etching out little by little what they're trying to do with that, to get it to that point where you won't be offended by that.
Right. Is it? Damn, I can't. Because I watch so many YouTube videos that I can't find it.
Man, I wish you could find it. We gotta be able to show it. I want to see it. I want to hear what this person had to say about it.
Oh, he broke it down. Oh, he was so good. I think he was from like Ireland or somewhere. Let me see if I can put in TV propaganda.
He's still looking for you.
I am, because it's such a good video. It was like really good.
I mean, it's scary, man. It's scary. Like, if they can paint, you know, like the whole Rihanna situation with Chris Brown, the abuse situation with them went down, like, what was that, about 10 years ago?
Yeah, about 10.
Yeah, it was about 10 years ago. I mean, that thing still stings because, like, women still getting it. I just saw a video where a baseball player just beat his wife in front of her on a stadium. I just saw a video like that.
Oh my gosh.
Women still get caught in these abusive relationships and still stay in these abusive relationships, not realizing, like, yo, you don't have to be there. Like, trauma still lingers in our communities behind these things. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I was in college, I used to think, oh man, nobody do that no more. Nobody, you know, hit their women or nothing like that. I was ignorant to it, real ignorant to it. So I was thinking, like, people are my age and our age, we wasn't there. We saw what happened to our parents or what our parents went through or whatever. So why would another man want to do that? Just shit me. Motherfuckers still put their hands on women. Look, people still think, you know, it's cool to put their hands on a woman. And people still find humor and laughter out of people's trauma or abuse. And I ain't saying you gotta be overly sensitive about it, but still at the same time, it's a very fucking serious issue, and you can't just play a game and make it into like a fun little game where you can slap a girl and punch a dude. Like, come on now.
Right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna just have to
You got to put it in the comment section, man.
Comment section. Yeah, I can't find it. Cause oh shit. The dude
broke it down, huh?
He broke it down like it was like. Damn.
Well, name a couple of things that he kind of said that you can remember if you can.
He was just talking about how back in the day, how they got women to join, to start, how they got women to like purchase stuff, how they were like messing with women's minds back in the day to like purchase stuff and to make them go to work and to make them. How they got people to buy cigarettes, how they got people, how they promoted sex and the reason they promoted sex, how what the real reason for TV was to make people not talk to each other no more, because before they had TV, people would just kind of go outside and just talk to each other.
Have random conversations.
Yeah, how they
sit on porch.
Exactly. How TV kind of broke up the communal aspect of communities. Like it's just a lot of stuff. It's good. I'm gonna try to find it.
But this is the thing. You just said something there, like, you know, even with the cell phones, like, you don't, like, I was out with my girl the other day, and me and her both on our phone. Now, granted, I'm on my phone, I'm doing work. She on her phone, she's just going through Instagram. We're not having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? These apps from the television, now it's down to your phone. It takes away your attention from people. The people in person are sitting right there next to you, sitting right there across from you. Like, even though y'all listen to our podcast right now, probably on your cell phone, probably on your computer, probably while you're cleaning, probably while you're driving, probably while you're at work. You know what I mean? That's cool and dandy. But when you're interacting with people, if you constantly looking at your phone, you ain't looking at a person. So, like, when I hear about, like, I think Kevin Lamar just said he don't want nobody to have cell phones at his concerts, or everybody telling you to put the phone down. They're not telling you to detach away from your phone or detach away from technology. It's about detaching, get into the personal experience that you're going to interact with these people, with the people that's close to you, with the people you can see right there with your own two eyes. We got to get back into that mindset and get back into that really communal type of relationship with our neighbors and peers and friends and family and loved ones. We got to get back to that, and we won't be able to do that. We're constantly chasing brands, constantly chasing these apps that constantly uses us. You know what I'm saying? Because we think when we're using it, man, I download this app, I use it all the time. You're not really using it. They're using you.
Right. That's so true. That is so true.
You know? But any last word, cuz? You want to speak on that?
No, I'm gonna just look for this video so I can like post it.
Yeah, man. So Yo, let us know what y'all think about this situation with Rihanna and Chris Brown. Snapchat, they on some fuckery. But yeah, just hit us up in the comment section. Let's build there. And this is a deeper conversation. We should have a real conversation behind this. So let's build, have that conversation in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Share this on all your social media apps. Put this on fucking Snapchat. Right. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it. Let's build on it. Until next time. And support Black Spot TV. Shout out to Derek Coolest. Peace.
I will not raise my daughter differently than my mother raised me. The rearing I got from my mother, words cannot express. I could live in any time, I could live in any country, I could live on any planet, and I would be fine.
What was the key? What did your mother know? What truth was coming through your mother that's going to come through you to your daughter?
My mother gave us aphorisms to learn as children. And the one that there are two that stand out foremost in my mind. One is the inner reality creates the outer form. I learned this when I was in grade school. I was very young. And the other is the universe bears no ill to me. I bear no ill to it.